Mm.
Yeah.
But that would be customizing. Acid rain, great.
Acid.
I quite like that you can see like the special things on the worlds though, like the metallic waters. Like there's like big blue like metallic oceans on the
Yeah,
worlds
it's
and things.
nice, isn't it? It's nice.
And when you can see like the population spreading, you can see the new city.
The ones for wonders are the best. You see some really cool
Yeah, they
stuff.
look crazy.
Almost always big and glowy as well.
All
Mine's
to
just-
infinity.
Oh, you
Oh,
found
what's
the
that do?
door? Oh, nice.
I don't know what it does.
Nor do I.
I've seen that one before. It's one of the endless wonders. I think when you re-get it, it like gives any heroes in that system a shit ton more experience or something.
I still think that there should be a way to spin the galaxy.
Yeah.
Well, an even better way to get lost, you mean?
Yeah, but it'd look pretty.
What, like
so-
on sport?
Is there any?
Yeah.
What's the best way to analyze your approval rating effects from systems?
If you click on the Empire tab, the one that had the tax, that shows
Yeah.
it all tabulated, rather than going into each individual system.
God, all the red supergiants in my various systems are so bright that you can easily
what does
pick
actually
them
low
out when
approval
you're
rating
looking at
do?
galaxy.
Local
Like,
rating
production.
reduces all of the other things, yeah.
Yes, new colony ship. Love that event.
Oh, you lucky bastard, that's like
I know,
new
right?
settler.
I love the music. I've listened to the soundtrack
it's
quite a few
really-
times. Since
I mean,
played
later
it
on
the
there are
free
like
weekend.
buildings that go like also dependent on approval rating.
Mm.
But for now, it's not. Now you just want to sort of be whatever number of money you're comfortable with getting each turn.
Well, there seems to be like a certain point where like having higher tax than that makes it drop hugely,
Yeah.
and having lower tax than that doesn't really increase it much. So you might as well leave it there.
Yeah, I reckon. Like, basically, I think you want to be in green.
Yeah, like my
Is the
for me,
biggest.
my tax rate 30%. It's like a nice little.
Oh, excuse me, fellows.
Sorry.
Well,
I'd like to
Man,
know.
almost everywhere in my end of the universe is
Shit.
uncolonizable planets. Really irritating.
My faction
Well, I think
can
pretty much
colonize
everywhere
all
is,
of them
isn't it?
anytime.
Yeah,
which is quite
I'd
nice.
say because like
Yeah, but for a hefty penalty.
nice planets are
It's
actually rare in the
25%,
universe.
which isn't as bad as I would have thought.
Oh god, this place goes really far out. Tiny arid, medium arid.
Oh,
Lovely.
here
You've
we
leveled
up.
up already?
No, mine leveled up
First
because
level takes no time
no
at all,
time at all,
really.
and that's the thing, like because I did my economy dump on the first turn.
How'd you do the level up?
That's
Oh,
you
okay.
click. It'll say,
It
and
kind
you
of
click on them,
pops
it'll
up
zoom
when
in.
it happens.
No, basically there'll be like 4 things to choose from, improving each of the traits,
Yeah.
and you choose which one you want to prove. Once you've like it keeps on specializing in branches.
Okay.
So you might get like, okay, I've improved wit. Next time you'll get like plus wit, or maybe plus just science, plus just money, like
Yeah.
but bigger. Well, that's a good one. Extra science.
I wonder what's the most important thing to go for with my faction. Probably, I suppose, industry, because I get food from that as well.
God damn it! I've done a hex.
Oh wait, does your
What?
second hero
Did
cost
you
loads to hire?
accidentally-
Cancel a missionary unit just before it got created. Well, I suppose that makes up for the settler I got.
So you got a free one.
So
Yeah.
second heroes cost loads then.
Second heroes cost more, yeah.
Damn
When
it!
did Hex do that?
It's just one click away. That's annoying. There's no. Oh, are you sure you want to cancel building this thing you've been going for the past 5 turns?
How do you cancel things?
You literally
You
just
click
click
on them.
left click.
Yeah,
Well,
that
you
is a
kinda
bit.
No, can't
Yeah.
you? But you can click and drag them around. Is that what you're trying to do?
I was just trying to examine the queue.
By left clicking on everything.
I was just exploring the menu. I didn't.
Where do you rename systems?
That is the problem with the
In
one
the
button
system,
system.
you just click over the name on the top left.
What's the thing that lets you colonize Tundra?
Yes.
It's one of the top 2, I think.
Hmm.
Xenobotany.
Yeah.
It's the left one in the bottom tree.
Yeah, Tundra is the first one. in the because it's not that hard to do.
That's weird. I thought I already have that then.
You've got the one on the right, I imagine, probably.
God, that's frustrating.
Who are you playing?
Oh, see, it's 3 turns until I've got it. It's
Yeah.
fine. Got to. I understand all. It's just weird because I started researching something and then I just happened to unlock the other thing by getting a event.
Oh, so I imagine you've got more colonies now, Neil. Yeah.
I've got 2.
Ah, cool. So you see, if you go into your newest colony,
Right.
under its
yeah.
name, it'll say outpost and X amount of turns.
I can't see because of end of turn.
Oh,
but-
right. Yeah. Essentially, what that means is you can attack other people's outposts before they become real, like proper colonies, basically.
Right.
Without
While they're in
war.
Cold War.
While you're in Cold War.
Okay, but you're still going to anger Vishatal, I think.
Oh yeah, you still like but it means that you can do a surprise attack on outposts essentially. Other things you actually have to go. I've declared war on you, and then
Yeah.
fly over to them. And another important thing, just for when you actually meet enemy players, the fourth option when you've selected a ship
Right.
is blockade, and that stops enemies moving out of that system once they've gained there, without either
Okay.
attacking you or getting you to drop the blockade. So that's a good way to protect sort of like the links into your main system, or to
Yeah.
guard planets that you want to make sure you've got but don't have the resources to take right now.
I guess max population is a good way of seeing what systems are.
Yeah, well, because there might be some like there might be like you could have like a huge shit world, so that means it'll be terrible to begin with. But obviously, because everything is multiplied by the amount of people on the world, it will be really good eventually.
Yeah.
Whereas like tiny, the ocean is great straight away. It's going to cap out quite early. Metallic waters. What does that do? Extra industry. Okay. I quite like my people. My race just has extra population on the smaller planets.
But in general, like tundra and arid is going to be better than like lava.
Oh
or,
yeah.
Like ocean.
Well, like
and
lava
town.
is really good for industry, but people hate living there.
Right, okay. So it just means it's hard to get it big. I take it.
No.
Oh yeah. Well,
Gives
also
you
yeah.
a-
Lava doesn't produce any food on its own either.
Oh, that's true.
No,
Sorry,
it
they-
does. It does. It produces a small amount.
Alright,
No,
but yeah, it's
zero
really ill.
on- isn't it?
Depends
Unless
on
you-
the planet. I've got one on one of my lava planets here.
Oh,
It's
nice.
probably because of a anomaly, though.
It isn't. There's no anomaly. There's a
What?
Generally just a. There's generally just a slight
Slight variation. Yeah, I've got a large lava that can produce one food, which isn't enough for it to actually grow. So you'd have to build farms and stuff to get a lava planet going.
Well, the other food in the system.
Or or if there happens to be like an ocean world in the same system, and then that can carry the rest. Good.
Have we got any of the sciencey roboty men in this game?
Oh,
Oh,
automatons.
automatons.
That's me.
Ooh,
I think
Are
we
they-
have one of
what, the
everything
soap
other than the
Cravers.
Cravers.
Yeah.
How big?
And
How
two
Horatio.
important is
2 Horatios because clones.
Because clones.
Who's a clone of who?
Like, will you end up eventually colonizing your whole area? Probably.
I mean, I
It
tend
depends.
to leave, like, if a system is shit, leave it. It
It's
can
like
be,
I've got
it
like
can
a
be
one
a
that
drag.
looks pretty shit, but it's got Eden Essence on it.
Oh, then
It
yeah,
is.
I reckon Eden Essence, luxury resources are worth going for.
Thing
I've
is,
only got
Eden
one
Essence,
that's
you're
not
not going to
got-
be getting Eden Essence for quite a while.
Yeah, so
That's
don't
not
colonise it now,
non-baryonic particles.
unless it's
which
gonna
is
be
what-
Yeah,
So worry about
someone else.
luxuries. Worry about luxuries later, I guess. Go for the.
Yeah, unless there's like one that's got loads of. Well, like there's there are some luxuries that only require like the first thing. Basically, all the ones that the mushrooms, the chili peppers, and the water you can get with just the first tech for luxuries. So they're like low level luxury.
So does it take the population when you take it out of your hangar?
No, when it's built.
When it's built,
Okay.
yeah.
Right. How do I get out of the hangar?
Oh, just click create, and that creates a fleet with everything in your hangar.
When you've clicked on the little brackets thing that comes out of the system when there's a ship in the hangar,
Or in the actual system.
doesn't that just
Either way.
zoom into the system?
No, but there's a create button in there as well.
Oh, okay, I see.
Basically, you can do it from any level. Ships don't cost as much to maintain, I think, if they're in a hangar.
They don't cost anything to game.
No, I think they do actually cost something.
Oh, you
But
lied.
it-
I know,
Yeah.
I was mistaken. Yeah.
I mean, right now
No,
ship
you
costs are
lied.
negligible.
No, I think it was a deliberate.
But when
attempt,
you've got like
to store
massive
money.
Considering I had
dreadnoughts,
most people in the galaxy, I mean
biggest-
ships.
I'd say for him,
biggest
probably it
sticks.
was a noticeable difference when you've got
Yeah.
like
It was a
a
lot.
1,000 strong army.
Probably did
Well,
have
that's
like
really fine.
Do you
lot.
stop building techs, I guess, to get something? Because I can't actually build anything on my planets yet.
Oh yeah, you need to build techs.
Also, most of the improvements are system-wide instead of
All of the
on your
improvements are
planets.
system wide,
Yeah.
apart from the specialties.
So where's the?
Sorry. I'll ask you
So
to
the
let you ask
right
your
is
question.
like the.
Right is science and
See, it says it unlocks sustainable farms, but I don't know how to build sustainable farms.
oh, sustainable farms
That's
are
the
an
left.
automatic upgrade. Sorry.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's if you have a food exploitation on your planet. It will
It's
become
automatically
that.
improves.
It will always be the best one, unless you've not built any yet.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So that will automatically build itself. Sorry, yeah, there's ones that are called planetary exploitations. Are the if it says planetary exploitation, that upgrades
Right.
like the specific exploitation. That if it's star system improvement, that's one you can build on the star system.
right. So is the right tree the one that you will let you build things mainly?
No, it's all scattered around.
The right tree will let you build things that improve science.
Okay.
The bottom tree doesn't have much in the way of building, basically.
The
left
right
and
tree
right.
also has most of the improvements to whatchamacallit, industry.
The left
It's-
tree.
No, the right tree.
The right
the
The
right
left
tree.
tree has stuff to happiness and food, along
Yeah.
with some other
Oh,
things.
so
Yeah.
happy.
Okay, so a
So
heavy
basically,
isotope refinery is a building?
Yeah. And you see that gives you +1 industry per X and
Oh, no.
+10 overall.
Yeah, heavy isotope refinery. That's a star system improvement. You have to pay to build that in your star system, and then it constantly costs like a small amount of dust every turn to keep it running.
Yeah.
Right.
However, they can be very nice because they'll give you flat bonuses or bonuses depending on food, so it can be very powerful.
But yeah, it affects the entire system.
So for systems with lots of planets, they're very good.
Right. Gotcha.
An important one, just for money-wise, is Xenology. Lets you build Xenotaurs. Which is...
Xenotourism industries agencies are less good than you think. It's affected by your tax rate. So that's not flat.
Well, I mean,
if you've only got like 10%
everything's
tax.
affected by your tax rate.
Yeah, but I'm saying if you've got
Yeah.
below a certain amount of tax, it actually costs more.
Can
then
you
it
do
gives
this
you-
discussion next turn too? Because I see it's just you two.
Alright, sorry.
Sorry. I didn't realise people had actually already set the turn going. Because I was just clicking end turn at the end
So
of my one because I'm
if you
waiting
sort
for
of
things to
scouted
research
as
them.
much as you can, is it worth just sticking it in a hangar to give you
Yeah.
money?
I got an achievement.
Yeah,
Somehow.
add
So did I.
Astga.
And
Playing
Astral.
10 turns.
Who
No,
Oh,
is
I,
it?
guess,
Yeah.
I think they only added achievements in the last
Oh
patch.
yeah, there wasn't before.
Oh yeah.
Weird.
True.
Oh yeah, so did I.
Weird.
Oh, Titanium 70.
Doing alright.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Think.
event.
I mean,
Okay, so the middle techs are
Oh,
really like
shit, I
one
got
turn
you.
sort of thing.
yeah. Well, it's like in Civ, like if you research all the way down like one thing, and then you start picking up ones of the others, it'll take you barely any time.
Yeah.
Plus 75 dust every 5
Okay.
turns for 20 turns.
Wait, so how do I build this like new? Oh yeah, heavy. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, no.
Farms.
I know.
It's really just trading money for X3.
Yeah.
It's
But
an
they're obviously all of them because they're based on amount of people on planets. The
Yeah.
more people on the planet, the bigger.
So it doesn't give you Terran bonuses for Terran.
But
Clever.
I think it's the same ones that's made for low quality
Yeah.
environments.
Right. So how do I move people from a?
So do you you haven't colonized somewhere that so you want to colonize a new planet in a system you own, yeah?
Yeah.
Click on that planet and then there'll be a big flashing blue button saying it says colonize.
did
So
you
you've got
hear
the
of the
Casper
event
effect,
I just got? By the way.
No.
Oh yeah, probably because of Mumble. I have plus 75 dust for
breaking up.
5.
Because yeah, you're in and out all
Um,
the time.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Does that take, like, if you lose a population mid turn, does that, like, mid population growth, does it reset your population growth, or?
Don't think so.
No, so that's just the time it takes for someone. Basically all resources changes are calculated at the end of the turn.
Cool. How'd you put someone back in the hangar?
Disband
no.
the fleet when they're on a system you own.
Yeah.
Disband.
Yeah,
Cool.
not scrap. Scrap destroys them. Disband, puts
Yeah,
them
I
back in the
guessed.
hangar.
Why would you want to put them back in the hangar?
Because they cost less to maintain when they're in the hangar.
upkeep.
Oh, does it cost money to maintain scouts?
Yeah, any
It
ship.
costs money to, only like 1 gold a turn, but not
Might
gold.
as well have it.
Yeah, like if you're
Gold
not using
dust.
it. Yeah, if you've explored your entire. Oh, and it might
It
take
does
you like.
look exactly like gold.
I mean, it serves the same purpose as golden games. Alright, you. I don't need you anymore. You can go back home. More money, the more people you have.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Reading.
I've got 7. I mean, that is about you. Oh, well.
That makes it quite cheap.
That just
So,
Alright.
Strategic resource.
titanium.
Yeah.
yeah,
You need
So that's
that to
letting you
build
know.
certain things on ships.
and it
Right.
just gives buffs in general.
Yeah, you tend to get a bit of like science or industry if it's on your world from them. Jim, you bastard!
Is he done?
Aren't you reading the
you really
chat?
need to pay attention to the chat.
You're probably like alt tab or something. You jerk off.
So I don't. Yeah, with Mumble on, I don't read the chat that much. I
No,
don't realise
makes
there's a
sense.
whole massive long thing in the.
Oh man, I love this. Fucking cancer is amazing.
What?
I have a star
System.
system called Cancer,
Surprise.
which is just great. I've got like 5 colonizable planets, and they're all
I love
got like loads of
Cancer.
food.
Yeah, I thought it was like you just got news that an auntie died and she gave you loads of cash.
Oh my god. Could be an event. You never know.
That'd be a bit morbid.
Yeah, I was
You've
about to
run,
say.
you've won a crossroad competition.
One of your
It's like
systems has been
100
wiped out
pounds.
by space cancer.
Well, there was that. We got that like
Plague.
across all of that. Yeah, across all players.
But because we all spoke to each
Oh,
other,
yeah.
it made the
yeah,
population.
we all
of every
decided
system
to
increase.
decided to work together and find a cure for this plague. And because
population
everyone
explosion.
chose that option, everyone found a way to make everyone hyper.
Can you see the
green
names
instead.
that you can't take? You can't see the names of
It's like a sexy virus.
the systems. I think only Jim's renamed his.
I've renamed
I've
mine.
renamed mine.
Well, I've
Come
only
on.
renamed one of mine.
I've
right.
made
Oh,
mine
yeah.
renaming obvious.
Well, I'm most definitely not renaming cancer.
Mine's
Cancer's
pretty.
amazing.
Mine's pretty obvious.
Oh, see, I've gone for the name thing. I've got Swindon and Hull. I'm just
How
going
do
for
you
the
Wow. It's exotic.
And
How do
not
you
Also
rename it?
erotic.
you just click on in the system view. Just click on the name.
I don't see a name in system view.
In the top left.
Okay, colonise.
It says cancer, like it highlights it.
Oh right.
Although
does
that's
it
great. So
know-
all your planets will be like Hull 1, Hull 2.
You can't rename the planets, unfortunately, which is
Yeah.
very annoying.
It's because in the beta they had that and they found people to spend hours
I
renaming
need
every
another.
single
I
planet.
need another
What's
town.
bad about
I wanted
that?
Tunbridge Wells,
It's
but it wouldn't
amazing.
allow it.
It's
It's
too long.
too long.
There's like 10 character limit. It's quite strict.
Yeah, that's-
unfortunately.
Upsetting,
Yeah,
really.
earlier I was trying to
Look
name
at
all,
Leeds.
all of my fleets after culture chips, but they're all ridiculously long, and it would only let you have like.
Oh, what from the coach book?
Yeah.
How do you
Hand of
remember
God,
those? I don't remember any.
197.
I don't remember this. Well, I started doing it from my head, and then did it.
I've only read one, and that has the Hand of God 127 and the cat in it.
Oh, there wasn't much, but I want some.
Wait, you won't let me do a ship
Speak
specialization?
softly and carry a
There
big
was
stick.
King
sorry,
of
what?
Hearts. I
What
think
you-
was one of the famous ones, the Reaper or something.
Uh,
I'm just looking to remember. They were from the whatchamacallit, the agent ones.
What were you asking, Neil?
where do you pick
General
the
concept vehicles.
system specialization again? I can't remember.
For the as planetary. So click into the system, click an extra one to go into the planet.
Oh yes, that's the one.
Yeah. And
Hello,
like,
guys.
is someone watching porn again? Hello.
Right, so if you're Tundra, there's no point getting one that doesn't affect Tundra.
I mean, like if you overall want science, you might just go for
They
because
all,
all
they
of them
all
are
give
plus
you a
one
flat
per
bonus,
person,
yeah.
and then there's like an extra plus for Tundra.
Certain planets.
Also, it doesn't say that.
It should do.
If you hover over,
So like evolved soils per +1 food per person on planet. That means any planet. Is if
Oh
it's
right,
Terran, it
just
gets
it
another
shuffles it
+1.
around. That's weird.
Mm.
Like sometimes the planet thing is first, sometimes it's later on.
Right. Yeah.
is that basically you order it by size of buff rather than
Yeah. Okay, Tundra doesn't receive any special bonus.
Pure
not for a
big
while. I mean,
mad
you can
big man.
research. Like
Yeah.
Tundra is good for science later. Hello. So who was in the channel then? Give me like a second.
Yeah.
Another fine product from the Nonsense Factory.
What?
Ship names.
Oh,
Ship
And that
name's
takes
great.
your system building, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
yeah. You can
No,
basically only upgrade one thing at a time. Hello. What
I
do you
think
want?
it was Pancracy coming into the channel.
Band pussy.
Yeah, something like that.
Pancracy.
Oh, Pancracy. Oh, yes. Who you're in the Dota earlier.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi again.
Was it Pancracy?
Yes.
Racy.
That's
I don't know.
that's a sexy
Maybe
organ.
you can spell it like you want. It's
Wait,
Polish
someone.
word.
Oh, N10 Pro.
No, it's just calculating.
Calculating.
You can apply. You can write Pancracy in Google search, and you will see.
Not sure if I want to. If anyone says you can put this into Google,
Just
Always
do it.
disgusting perverts.
almost
Rule
def-
1.
I know,
Always.
I know. That's what I do when I want to trap
I think
someone.
it
in
is
a-
like save a lot of turns.
Is your name
N10.
Currency?
Yeah, like especially until we start meeting each other and you've got more planets. Although if you're not doing anything right now, have you done your turn already?
Yep.
While we wait for everyone else, let's go through the ship design menu, even though you can't do anything with it yet.
Okay.
It'll save time.
Sounds lovely.
So the third menu is the manage fleets and ships designs.
Yep.
So the left bit will tell you all of the fleets you currently have and where they are
None.
and
Yep.
what they're doing. Yeah, nice and easy. On the right, there will be 3 ship designs right now.
Yep.
Add lets you create a whole new ship from scratch.
Right.
But for now, let's. I'm going to modify my Seer because I'm never going to build them ever again because they're the scout ships. And you can click modify in the bottom right.
Yep.
But someone's too good for scout ships, obviously.
Yeah. And then you turn. And then the menu's quite easy. Things on the bottom right of this menu are upgrades you've placed onto the ship.
Right. Okay.
Things on the left are upgrades you can put onto the ship. And they're organised by weapon defense and basically other, like better engines, that sort of
Wait,
stuff.
so does this have? Oh, has it got any weapons at all? These scout ships or?
Yes, you see it's got hard kinetics.
Yeah.
So that it's got like 2 layers of the shittest guns.
Okay.
Unless you've researched any extra guns, that's all you have. But you could put more guns onto it. The only other basically important thing is that you see there's tonnage.
Yes.
Just about that, and that'll say
Yeah.
something like 73 out of 100.
Yeah.
So that's the maximum each of these is worth. So you see there's like a little tonnage symbol by each upgrade.
Yeah.
That's how much space they take up.
Yes. What are you talking about?
And the space.
Oh,
Does it increase the cost of building the ship? I take it.
As
Adding-
well, yeah, you see the cost goes up.
oh sorry, sir. I thought it is Dota 2.
Oh, no, yeah.
I'll switch. Okay.
Things like weapon modules and defense modules, you can stack to put even more of them on.
Can you modify
Oh, actually.
the scout ships to have more people on it?
Uh,
That'd be
oh,
good.
well, the colony ships to have more.
Yeah.
No,
No, no.
consumed.
When you say these don't do anything at the moment, when do they do something?
What does what not do anything at the moment?
You say modifying these ships doesn't do anything
Why
at the
don't
Oh,
moment.
you
because
could
you
just
don't you haven't researched any extra things to put on them.
Oh no, because you could
I
just
see.
put
You
loads
could
of
just put
layered
more.
holes on your scout ship or something, make them really tough.
I mean, the downside is the striker. Basically, the striker's already got maxed out weapon. But yeah, you could do that if you wanted.
Is it? If
There's
you've got
also the
if your
auto
planet's-
upgrade button.
if your planet's at max, is there anything you can do to sort of with that excess growth or food or?
Not
You
really.
can-
So then you might want
Can
to change
colonize
specialization.
other things.
You can
Yeah.
set them to industry to science or industry to dust.
But not.
You'll only get you'll be
food.
wasting
No,
75%
yeah.
of your industry production, but still it can be nice.
No, I'll just
But
start
yeah,
building
food. Once you mix it out,
more
I'd probably
colony
change
ships
your
with it.
speciality, or yeah, just use that to build colony ships.
Yeah.
There's also in the ship design view there is the auto upgrade button, where if you don't really care too much, it'll just upgrade everything to the best that it can afford, whenever you
Okay.
have it. And when you upgrade a ship design, it automatically updates any ships that you still currently have, like in build queues,
Right.
so you don't have to manually go through.
You do have to
So I
upgrade
think if
existing
your
ones.
capital hasn't got anywhere to populate in its system and it's got huge population growth, it can
Yeah.
just sort of you could just sort of poop out
Poop out.
colony ships to help out as well.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
just shit out ships.
I'm sure I did have a reason for colonizing this crappy tiny desert planet, but now I can't. Now, well, yeah, all I can see is 4 industry from it. I mean,
Can a
I'm
planet-
losing some, but
Can a planet drain effectively or?
Yes, you can go over under what you need.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
but-
see, if you hover over food, it'll say
Yeah.
like it'll have plus 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 and minus from food consumption.
Yeah.
So long as that's a
I've got
plus,
36 on my main
wow.
capital.
Yeah, so long as that
Anyone
was
with
plus,
restoration,
people
I feel
won't be
that's
dying.
too much.
Never need to worry
36
about
what?
that. It's amazing.
Food.
I have only
Wait, who else
12.
is Horatio?
wait, just
I'm
on the one
Horatio.
planet.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah,
lovely.
just on one planet.
It's
And
ridiculous.
that's got max population consumption as well.
So yeah, that's your baby planet. Baby maker.
It's breeding
Shake.
world.
Yeah, his breeding well.
My breeding world, let me see.
Sexy.
It's just a
Wait, how much
giant
food do you have
petri
in that
dish.
32?
36.
30. Whoa.
It went
Well,
up in one turn.
I could drop my tax rate to make it 45, but that'd be silly.
Yeah.
That would be silly.
Oh, I've cloned someone.
Is there anything wrong with them being unhappy apart from the effect on the?
No,
Oh yeah, cloning. Crap, I need to clone my hero. I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me, Jack.
that's right. Yeah, that's basically the Horatio special power is they can clone heroes.
Okay.
So if they've got a really good hero, they don't have to like start someone from scratch and level them up again. They just clone him.
That's really good.
Yeah, well, like, all the powers are quite like the
Can
immediate,
you
like
colonize?
seeing the entire
Can you
universe.
use the
is
colony
quite
ship to
huge.
put population on a planet you've already colonized?
Yes.
Is it? Ah,
You can use
okay.
it to. You could use your
Very
breeding
expensive
world
way.
to as an expensive way of
Expensive,
buffing your other worlds
expensive.
that you've already colonized.
Expensive.
Not that expensive, is it?
Well, I mean, if you're not building anything else,
It takes me 2 turns to build a little ship
yeah, that's
Really?
really like if you've
That's
not got
pretty
anything
good.
else to build, might as well.
because I get the bonuses for unweaponed ships.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you actually want to ship your scout ships of weapons, maybe, just so you build
Well,
them
I don't
faster when
really
you.
need-
Why
oh
would
yeah,
you
you
want
don't
to
need
build
scouts,
more
but you,
scouts?
yes,
I
but you
want
don't.
scouts
Yeah,
to
because
scout
you're
anyway.
amoeba. Yeah. Keep forgetting.
He's above such petty
There's
concerns.
so many things that amoeba like. At least it is easier to teach you the game because you can see everything.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So you can just create
Right,
whatever
there are
ship you
3
want,
lights.
and it'll calculate the speed and
Yeah.
whatever.
A lot
No,
of the later game combat comes from every time you like get attack or attack someone, you get to see their latest ship designs and then tweak yours to counter those.